Our next video goes with page 3 in your packet. This is where you're going to start practicing some more problems. Again, we want to make sure that we use word problem breakdown. So I'll write that little reminder right there. Okay, that weird sound you're hearing is one of my cats. She has a serious problem with me doing this, and then she comes in and cries. So hopefully she'll just go away at some point. Number 1 here says find each rate and unit rate. So we have to do these two things. We have to find the rate and the unit rate. So if we check back over here, the unit rate, the rate is measuring like 5 miles per 2 hours, and then it's 2.5 miles per hour. That's a rate. The unit rate's just the number. So it would have been just the 2.5. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So we'll do one as an example, and then we'll start having you do them independently. So in this first one, we have 420 miles in 7 hours. So 420 miles in 7 hours. And if you think of it, it's going to make more sense to talk about miles per hour instead of hours per mile. So I want you to think about this while I go kick my cat out of the room. I really won't kick her, but I'm going to get rid of her. Which one would go on top, miles or hours? Now that the cat is gone, hopefully you decided that it would make more sense to have the miles on top and the hours on the bottom. So that would mean the 420 would go up here and the 7 would go here. And you can use your calculator. You might be able to do that mentally. 420, whoops, my calculator's not on. 420 divided by 7 gives you 60. So that means that it would be 60. We got that from dividing miles per hour would be your labels. Now you can write it that way, but there is a standard abbreviation for that, so that could also be 60 mph. There's very few that are standard like that everybody knows what they are. Excuse me. So the next one we have is 360 customers in 30 days. So doing word problem breakdown to that. Circling my numbers, boxing my important words. And you want to stop and think, which one's going to make more sense? Does it make more sense to talk about customers per day or days per customer? So I'm going to be deciding what's going to go on top. Hopefully you decided that customers should go on top. And then the 360 would go on top because that's how many customers. And then the 30 would go on the bottom. So now we just need to take those two numbers and divide them. You might be able to do that mentally. I'm going to do it on the calculator. And it gives me 12. So I divided that and got 12. And then you would just put your label would be customers per is the line day. 12 customers. You could write the word per, or you can use the slash to stand for the per like the fraction line. At this point in time, I would like you to pause your video, and I would like you to try to do letter C on your own. When you are finished with it, then start the video back up